What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Ever go on one of those service calls where you walk in, you assess the situation, and you realize that you're not only not qualified, you're not trained to do this either? Well, this is one of those service calls, because on the Mikey Pipes Pipe Doctor YouTube channel, we keep it real. The good times and the bad. And this one, new residential client, found me on YouTube. Got a steam heating system that honestly, it's above my pay grade. Check this out. Let me get your thoughts and feedback in the comments section down below. It's me. That is me, the guy in the videos. Thank you. Just want to get rid of the snow
Yeah, thank you.
or for things. We'll take them off here though anyway.
Snowy day. It's like I gotta keep shoveling. It's ridiculous.
It's a real winter finally.
I know. Do you want me to show you the boiler first or the symptoms of why?
Tell me what's going on
first. Okay. Do you have slip-ons?
I'll take the shoes off.
Okay, perfect. So,
Nice house.
thank you.
I like
From
that.
Brooklyn, where I had unlimited heat, we used to open the windows.
Yeah, now it's
The big
expensive.
window. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, the two wings of the house, the far ends,
Yeah.
have not connected to the heating. So think of it as one big square, right? Up to the wallpaper, up to this
Just
wall.
my card, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So it's this one big rectangle.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm going to tell you the units.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, and then upstairs I've got 2 in the bedroom, 1 in the bedroom up here, 2 in the bedroom here,
And then one here by the foyer.
and 1 here, and maybe like there's some running into the bathrooms too, which I don't really look at too much. So 2 of them were leaking.
Water?
Yeah, I'll show you one of them. This one was leaking like crazy, and then the bedroom above this, the one right there, was leaking. So this
Oh, I see
was-
the floor.
That has
Ceiling.
nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, the unit that was above this was leaking, and this one was leaking. This one was leaking really hard, and the boiler's right here. So somebody came and put this in. It gives off no heat.
Oh, you got a 2-pipe steam system.
2 pipe.
Very nice.
Yeah, fancy stuff, huh?
Yeah.
So he put this in, and it gives off no heat. And I said, dude, no heat's coming off of this. And he's like, no, it's working fine. I gave up with him. And then I started seeing other problems.
Yeah.
So the return on this,
So it never worked?
in my opinion, it gives off no heat. The return on this is as hot as the supply line. Same with the other one he installed. He installed 2 of these to replace the leakies. I also noticed that 3 of the other radiators have a cold return. I also noticed that the air valve in the basement by the boiler is hot, and I think it should be cold. I also noticed that he had the pressure high,
Oh.
which the pressure has been high probably since we moved here 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
So I can show you the boiler now.
So what's wrong? So
So
this.
this isn't getting hot,
Okay.
and
And how long has this been going on for?
3 weeks ago he
So
installed.
he installed this 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
So what was his excuse?
he said it's working.
Well,
I don't think it's working. I gave up with him. I gave up.
he
I
says
was
it's
like-
working.
I was like, we're done. It's not on now. The system.
No, I just want to see if there's any temperature to it at all. But.
I could easily put my hand on it when it's hot. Like the system's like full
Okay.
steam, like that one's puffing, and I put my hand on it. I'm like,
So what did you have here before?
It looked like this guy.
Let's go see.
These are nice. I sort of regret that he removed it because I'm wondering. I'm wondering if my problem was really a leak or the fact that maybe the traps are messed up or the pressure is too high. And both of the units were leaking from the same spot, Mike, right here. The very bottom corner. That one was leaking like crazy. Upstairs was barely a drip. Boiler.
There's the boiler.
Yeah. And if you want my slippers, I can give them to you if you want.
Oh, we're good.
And this guy gets hot. Hot to touch, doesn't burn my hand. Is this a return line? I think it is.
Yeah, it's a dry
This gets really hot. I can't put my hand on it when the system's running. This one is cold. This is the culprit. 3.5 years ago when we moved in, this sucker was over here. Right here. Connected to 2 lines.
Connected to that.
2. It was connected to both.
me see that thing.
I Googled something about why they used to, ChatGPT'd it, why they used to let 2 lines run into it, and how it's like some really nice design. Today it says if you remove one of these guys,
They just cut it out.
it's yeah, it says if you remove it,
Barnes
you
and
should,
Jones.
you should put 2 of them on. That's what it says to make up for the difference.
Vent trap.
Yeah. Impressive, right?
That is impressive.
It's.
I know. I'm sorry.
I
would love to help you. But it's like,
I know.
okay, so like you have this big giant thing right here. This is called the condenser. What is it called? A condenser.
Okay. Yeah, it says condenser. On the
It
front.
does say condenser. It's right. It does say condenser.
Condensator
But the fact that has a
Barnes
sight
and
glass. Is there one on here? Yeah, there's one on there too. The fact that it has a sight glass and a water level it's well above my pay grade.
Okay.
It is unfortunate.
I
would love.
appreciate that you're not messing around.
No, I'm not gonna jerk you off like that. No, I'm sorry.
I like that.
But you got the check valves.
Now I got you for something else. But the technicalities of this is that obviously this sends up the heat, right?
Yes.
Because I'm trying to figure things out. This is both returns, right? Dual pipe return, so it circles the whole house and comes back.
Yeah, because you have
And then this
here's
goes
your
water down,
main.
right?
Well, you have
Yeah.
another one. Yeah.
So this gets this is hot.
Yeah,
warm,
and I couldn't
cold.
tell you.
Okay.
That I couldn't tell you. But knowing steam, this is your steam main leaving, and it goes in 2 different directions. So you have that 2-inch going that way, the 2-inch going this way. This is like 4-inch or 4.5, whatever.
Okay.
But from what I know of steam, and I could be wrong because it's a 2-pipe system. Like this piping arrangement here, like this here is called your equalizer.
Yeah.
This is 2.5-inch or 3-inch pipe. This should be much bigger, right? But it's been like that, for as long as this board's been installed.
Yeah.
So. And then when you have a vapor stat, everything has to be perfect because you're measuring in ounces instead of pounds of pressure.
The balance, yeah.
And you have to be perfect.
Yeah.
And best believe that when this was installed, for years it purred like a kitten.
Yeah.
Until someone decided to touch something that they shouldn't do. Like
And
someone
my
cut
gut-
that. I don't know why they cut that
My
out.
gut is this was the glitch, and I wish
The glitch and the fix.
Yeah, the irony is I started looking up Barnes and Jones because I saw the traps. It's like a mystery for me. I love it. So, but they sell for all the traps replacements, and now I'm thinking I wish he would have just fixed this. I forgot what these are called. FNT maybe. FNT traps, float thermostatic.
It's a number 2 vent trap.
Yeah. But they on their website, Barnes and Jones is pretty cool. They have replacements for everything, and I saw these little balls.
Yeah.
So
a little ball bearing on there.
chances are we could have fixed it and just left it there, but he decided to cut it out. It can always be fixed and reattached.
Yeah,
it
no,
seems, but
yeah.
I don't know if this is the problem though, or if it's the traps, or the pressure, or a combination of the 3.
Probably a combination of the 3. Now let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, would you have done anything different? Let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. And remember, we still got posters left. Version 2.0, the Mikey Pipes. If you ain't testing your guessing poster, only $42.50. It's a tax-deductible donation to the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy Charitable Organization, where we provide free or low-cost plumbing, heating, cooling services to those in the community who can't afford to hire a professional. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Be well, God bless, stay safe.